Good afternoon. This is Plymouth Cottage Tarot and Tea Leaves. I'm doing a reading today for March, and it's just a general reading. I was shuffling the deck and had this feeling of people that had passed away, and maybe this feelings of us left behind, and kind of coping with what's going on in our lives. So I got the Sun card, which is all about abundance, positivity, sharing our gifts with the world, living a wonderful life of our own choice. And it's a step back from that, where we're being something's trying to lead us to step back and kind of go a different route. They're like temptations, and there's emotions there. So it's talking about giving into the kind of more base feelings that we could do better. We could do better than that. It's about secrets coming to the foreground, and light shining on the darkness with certain things. But we're walking our path, and we have to choose how we're going to react. Above that, we've got the Nine of Daggers, and this is sleepless nights, stress, PTSD, and it's asking you to either reach out for help, or to acknowledge that you're having these thoughts and they're just thoughts, and not to let them get to you and change your perspective. And then this one is choosing to be kind. So it's feels a lot like we've been through a lot of stuff, and there's a lot on our minds. And choosing to be kind is kind of like stepping over all of that stuff, putting your needs to the side to find that connection to the universe, where you're doing the work of the universe and helping people. And the Eight of Daggers is, I always get stuck on this one. Runaway horse and carriage. Is it thoughts running away with you? Yeah, it's everything feeling kind of out of control, and how running away doesn't solve your problems, which leads to the Hanged Man, which is telling us to keep calm, kind of check yourself, and just wait for the enlightenment to come. You don't have to push yourself. You don't have to do anything. Just wait, hang about, observe, and let the energy come to you. So that's kind of nice. There isn't any push to do anything. There's just hang about and wait. So the Five of Daggers is the next card. And this is about feeling like you've had enough of conflict and you've been dealing with it for a while. And this card says you're ready to move on and you're wanting to move on. And the card above that is the Star, which says there's angels around you, there's protection around you, there's a whole lot of peace, and there's a whole lot of help, if you're willing to take it, and you just have to ask. And and that's the people around you. So that should be a lovely feeling that we're being watched and we're being protected in this moment. And since the Hanged Man is here as well, that lets me feel like the right time, the right moment will be inspired, and you'll know when to act. This is Hopes and Fears. And these cards came out at the same time, so I just put them down. So the Lovers, it can be either like an actual physically, the lover in your life. It could mean two aspects of your physicality, male and female kind of aspects, because we all have them. And maybe the feeling that we've left something behind and we haven't looked to see that we've actually got a lot in our reserves. And then the outcome is the Six of Jugs, which is a sense of nostalgia. And I like to think of this card as, you know, when you've gone through some rough stuff and you kind of lose yourself, and it's nice to think back to when you were a child and those wonderful things that used to make you happy. Like for me, I used to do painting. I'd save up my pocket money and go buy some oil paints and I'd paint. I'd do music, I'd listen to music. And it's kind of coming back to the core of who you are to work from there and start kind of building yourself back up. Because it seems in this reading like there's a lot that we've collectively been through. And if it was talking about people who've survived, people dying and things like that, and our loved ones passing over before us, and us missing the life that we used to have, that there's a lot we have going for us and a lot to look forward to. And it's going to be a wonderful surprise.